Well, we're saying going live. Okay, I think we're live. Hey, everybody.
Hey, guys.
All right. Welcome. If you're joining us, hit share if you want. Share this link. We're both sharing on our sites right now.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. You guys say a little prayer to Archangel Michael, Michael, the god of Mercury, that we can get through this.
This is rough already.
Yeah,
we just got here.
Yeah, we just got here.
Can I figure out what my password is to get into my Facebook so I can see?
Yeah.
You know what? It's that type of day.
Hey, Kaylin. Hey, Norm.
Hey, guys. I can't see who's here yet, but hey, guys.
Share if you can and you want to and you feel led, but don't feel pressure. Yay, Norm shared. Welcome, everybody. Oh, something just popped up, like quality update. So, hey, Mary. So I'm going to be reading with the Santa Muerte deck, the Book of the Dead. I know V knows this deck very well. The backs of the deck are gorgeous. So we'll see how that goes. V, what you reading with?
I am going to be reading with the Marigold Tarot by Amrit Rar.
Ooh. Oh, I just remember what I've been waiting to tell you.
Yeah.
Hay House sent out like 40% off and all this kind of stuff. So guess what I finally bought?
What?
Lightseer.
Well, welcome to the party, Mitch.
I know. So,
welcome to the party.
Adjoa, am I pronouncing it right? Adjoa.
Yeah.
Sylvia.
Hey, Bo. I'm still trying to log on, so.
Every time I see you, I'm thinking, oh my God, Eva Longoria's here.
I love it.
It's Sylvia Longoria, not Eva.
Yeah.
But you're still special.
Yeah. I'm trying to find my passwords. Sorry.
Well, you keep
looking, guys. I'm getting my whole life together.
So I'll talk a little bit while you do that. So I did a reading festival fair over the weekend at the Island Crystal and Bookshop with Kim Danbert, and I got this as a little gift. It's like everything Halloween from Llewellyn. But Kim does a good job. Her husband Walt, and then the manager of the shop, Chris. They really run a tight ship over there. I was booked like 5 days out before I even got there, so that's always fun. He's like, I added extra ones at the end. I was like, whatever, let's do it. She is a third cousin. Shut up, Sylvia. Oh my gosh, hysterical. Hey, Tracy. So it's been a good week. If you're like me, you know what? I got to tell you, Sunday afternoon, I hit the bed, and I remember V, you laying there doing a video one day talking like this.
Listen, I could not move that day.
It was about a 4-hour experience, and it was I think a little bit of I'm watching my food and my diet, so I think I was like low, getting ready for my sugar to crash before dinner, because once I had dinner I was fine, but I did all my balancing, I did all my work, I laid down for a moment. Fabian was there watching TikTok or whatever, and I was just like, he didn't even know I was like not feeling good, because I usually don't talk about it. I usually just work through whatever I got going on. But poof. And then this morning it was crazy at work, communications, electronic stuff. But then I felt a peace, like middle of the day, and I was like, all right, maybe this is finally the crap. Just Mercury's going direct today. We'll be in the shadow a little bit. There's a little election thing going on tomorrow, which is, got a little energy all over the place. Last night we watched, I'm in Central Florida, and right west of us, there's a little city called Ocoee. And 100 years ago today, there was a massacre. Yeah, I mean, it was I think, what was his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. Perry? Anyway, black gentleman was going to vote, and it wasn't going to happen. And the records don't all line up, but it was between 3 and I think like 35 or 40 people that were killed and houses burned and people just ran out of town. And then Ocoee was a white city for like 100 years, and and literally it's like right next to me there was this massacre from voting, and it's literally like the same day or day before. So it was really powerful video to watch. It was like like the local news did something on it. It was like an hour-long thing, but it was really good to watch it, because again, it's just like you just don't know what goes on, and they don't want to talk about it, and it's like it's not taught in schools, and so just all this unearthing, reveal, another word.
What it is unearthing.
Yeah. So hey Barrett, hey Francine.
Hey Francine, thank you.
Right, Francine? That's the first thing I said when she came on. I was like, I love your hair like that.
Yay!
It's like a classic look.
Now, I'll probably have my hair like this for a while. I always blow it out around Halloween and keep it to the end of the year. So, but I talked to my beautician. I might do it for longer because I miss having straight hair. So, we'll see.
That's nice. Woo! So you're logged into Facebook. I see you said something to Francine. So, what has been happening with you this week? What's going on?
So I was supposed to go to Mackinac this past weekend for the Grand Hotel's Halloween party with the Boston Tea Room, some psychics going up to read for their Halloween party. But we ended up canceling because there was some stuff in the news talking about the numbers were spiking with COVID up in Mackinac. It's an island. So it's just like a hotbed of COVID fun. And we were just like, we don't want to risk it. We don't want to chance it. So we were like, you know what? If the psychics canceled, that should tell you something.
Right?
So I just stayed at home and pretended like I was still away and didn't do anything. I didn't answer any emails. I didn't, do any social media really. Halloween, Boog had a party. So he went and did that, and I stayed home and I watched all of the third season of American Horror Story, Coven, to get into my witchy vibe and talk to my dad and my great-grand, and so that was how this past weekend went. It was pretty dope.
I think we watched the first season of American Horror Story years ago. But then, you got to agree. You have to both agree. We only sit in front of the TV together pretty much. We don't watch show. I'd rather read books than go watch show by myself, unless it's something really specific. Mm-hmm. But we turned the lights off, didn't do nothing for Halloween. But last night, we watched the first episode of Ratchet.
Woo! Yeah, welcome to the party. I'm so glad you're getting on with stuff.
So it ends with her holding the hands of the guy. What's his name? Desmond or something? Anyway, I haven't got the names done yet. Is that her brother?
I can't tell you.
Okay, because they make you think it's the brother, but then I'm thinking, I bet you there's some crazy stuff going to go on. Like they're going to probably
listen. It is. People were like, it's so slow. I'm like, just watch it. Literally, if you watch it for nothing else but the cinematography and the color schemes and the outfits. Let me tell you.
She's walking down the hall, and all of a sudden everything turns green, and I literally put my hands up like this, and I'm like, what is going... Because whoever it is, it's the same guy who did...
American Horror Story.
Yes, but also, he did something recently that was the Hollywood in the 50s, 60s. Oh my gosh, what was it? With Patti LuPone and Dylan McDermott. I think that was him that did it.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? I know that's where it's
this is from, it was a recent, like a one-season show about the Hollywood Land, or Take Me to Hollywood Land, or no.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Somebody help me out here. What was the name of it? Oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was like what would happen in Hollywood if the Asian woman won the best award and the black woman won the Oscar, and and the gays could live openly. It was just a really cool what if story. And a woman ran the studio.
Interesting.
Someone's gonna tell me the name of it. Wait, is it Netflix one? Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so
with that being said, now that I've seen it, watch the color scheme. It makes me think, because it goes from like red and green and blue, and so it's like, and I was trying to watch them toward the end of the season of when they changed. I'm like, was the green an envy? Situation, was there envy? Was there greed involved with that? When it was red, was there anger? Was there passion of some sort involved? So let me know when you watch it because I'm not probably gonna watch it again. But let me know when you watch it and let's. What do you think about the colors
I
and why
will.
they turn the color that they color the change
Oh,
rather?
oh, I love it. I love it. Oh,
So, but yeah, just her outfits and hats. Listen, baby, them hats. Woo! That's one thing I
and
didn't know
and
about
and
Cher.
what's
Like her hat.
what is it? Judy Davis is like. Oh, she's a classic icon too.
Mhm.
Oh,
So it's wait till you get to I think her name is Sophie Okinedo. Okinedo. Just wait.
all right.
Just she steals the show. But
Oh,
it's
good.
great. It's great. You're gonna love
Just
it.
tell me I'm not going to be disappointed with Sharon Stone. I don't like her anymore, and I hope
Oh no,
her.
you're gonna love her.
Okay, good,
I
good.
remember where she came into and how she came into the but oh yeah, it get thank you for reminding me. Yeah, it gets really wicked. It
Was
gets
she the
really
mother
wicked twisted.
whore? Is she the whore?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
Oh, wait till you see her aesthetic. Woo! Listen, I want to reevaluate my life after watching it,
okay,
okay?
good.
But you're gonna love it.
Oh, all right. Well, where are we on time? We're making good time here. So, how's everybody out there? You guys are chit chatting a little bit. Hope you've had a good couple weeks since we've been on together. I hope you're balancing yourself, your life, your emotions. Hope you're sleeping well. If you're sleeping like a baby and you're feeling peaceful, then you must not watch any news or Twitter.
I try to stay away from it personally, honestly.
Oh, so we are going to do some readings like we normally do. So I'll start working into that as y'all keep posting about what's been going on with you. So if you've had a reading from us 2 weeks ago and maybe 4 weeks ago, maybe if you've done it 4 weeks ago, maybe wait a little bit. But if you were with us 2 weeks ago and you got a reading, then definitely don't ask for a reading tonight. But the way this works, especially if you're new with us, is what you do is type in the comments me, capital M, capital E, and that's going to give us permission to read you. So yeah, so go ahead and let us know if you want. We're going to choose 8. V's going to shout out the names as they come up, and they usually take about 30-40 seconds, so don't freak out if we don't say your name. But yeah, if 2 weeks ago you got a reading, don't ask for one tonight. But if you're 4 weeks ago, maybe wait just a moment.
All right, Ajua,
All right.
Isabel,
And I'm reading with Santa Muerte.
Kaylin. I am reading with the Marigold. Um, Kathy.
I hear like a beat.
He's in the basement. Yes. Yep. He is doing booty music tonight. Ghetto
Oh,
pet.
is that what booty music?
So
All right, we got 4, so we can do 4 more. So if you got a reading like 4 weeks ago and you've been holding off, go ahead and hit enter. So we got Ajua, Isabel, Kaylin, Kathy.
mhm.
So we got room for 4 more.
Boom, boom, boom. Um, sorry, guys. It's
Nice.
always
Well, the
bumping
funny
in
thing
my house.
is if I can hear it, then you probably got to hear it quite a bit.
Yeah, I can hear it more. I can hear the words. That's why I'm like,
Do you know the
boom,
song? Do you know the song?
boom. It's just like bass.
Sylvia.
Who you with? Where you from? Is what it is right now.
Hey, V, why don't you tell them about your conference you're doing in December?
Sylvia Barrett. Um, so I am doing the Big Bang Conference with the World Divination Association. It's December 5th and 6th. It's virtual. And this conference is all about manifestation. It's all about magic, transmutation, alchemy, all of that kind of good stuff. If you guys are into manifesting, which is my big pool that I love to swim in, you guys might want to check it out. And I'm trying to think of what I think my code, if you guys want to log in for it, is Big Bang V. It can save you 25% off of your ticket price for the conference.
Nice.
So Big Bang V, I believe that's mine. So yeah, I'll be speaking there and talking about manifestation. I love manifestation. It is so rewarding, and it teaches you patience. It teaches you being present. It teaches you about releasing control. So yeah, so I'm down for it. I'm down to speak about it.
So Morgan Le Fay, I'm assuming you want a reading.
Oh, Sylvia signed up. Thanks, Sylvia.
So I'm going to put Morgan for number 7. And we got room for one more. Tracy, are you still out there? Tracy, number 8? Number 8, Tracy?
Right.
Tracy logs in. I'm number 8.
I'm number 8, no matter what's going
First
on.
thing,
I'm number 8.
Oh, I know what I wanted another thing I wanted to share, and I think I could do this because, so very interesting. I had a private message from a client who's worked with me before about her missing dog. She said someone's probably going to text me, and then someone texted me and said, my girlfriend's dog is missing, and then the girlfriend texted me, and we did a little picture, we did this, and the funny thing is, you know, I always send out my tapping for missing animals. So, yeah, we got you. So, Adria, you're number 1. You're number 1. And so I sent them the video, and it's funny because I tapped in real quick, and I said, you know, and you'll understand this, V, as a psychic and a medium. I said, I feel they're close. I feel that the reunion will be quick. I feel like someone's got them, and they're taking care of them. But the funny thing is I look back and I usually will say something to the effect of, I'm feeling them alive or something, and I didn't say that. And then within minutes, she emailed me, texted me back, and they said the little dog was dead and it had passed. And the funny thing was, I guess it had fallen in the water because it's somewhere on the coast, and it had drowned, and it was old, 11 or 12 years old, cataracts and stuff. But the funny thing is then they relayed the story a little bit more that somebody found the dog, took the collar off, wrapped them in a blanket, and contacted the owner, and like really took care of. So it's funny because, as you know, this is sometimes when you're tapping in quick, you might miss a little important detail of whether they're still alive or not. But everything I said was like right on. They were close. It wasn't very far away. Somebody was taking care of him, but it was just the body. So yeah. So I know you don't know their names, but just we all send a little love and vibration, because losing a pet's tough, but losing one this way is even tougher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Barrett, no, V's
Swords?
Not the Queen of Swords. If she's a queen, it would be the coins, probably, right? Because of the Virgo. But you're
Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn.
Oh,
pick any one of those 3. I'm all of them. So.
Yeah. Because for me, Taurus is the Knight of Coins or Pentacles. That's okay. That's my, because there's a few discrepancies on the zodiac signs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I go back to what Ciro Marchetti and Lee Burston did for his Tarot of Dreams deck.
Yeah. Why'd you say Queen of Swords, Barrett? I'm just nosy at this point.
What made you say that?
Yeah.
She's Libra. Where you got a lot of Libra in your chart?
But listen, all of my chart everything is pretty much Earth.
Too funny.
Literally.
So you are all the Pentacles and Coins.
All of it.
Cool. All right. Well, let's get to some readings. We did not get a number 8, so if somebody wants to tap in, the first person to type in the number 8 will get number 8.
There we go.
We'll just put it at that. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be reading with the Santa Muerte deck.
And I got some out of gold. I have to find my camera. I'm on another device.
So there's going to be a lot of skulls, a lot of eyeless skulls looking at you tonight. Okay, Chantal.
I love skulls, by the way. Nobody knew that about me.
All right.
Finally, I've got my.
All right, Chantal was number 8. So V, you want to read first as usual?
Sure.
All right, So, you want to let them ask a question, or we just read for them? What do you think? I'm kind of feeling like the dead need to just say what they need to say tonight.
I think so too. I'm for it.
Yeah, you guys. So we're just going to tell you what our cards need to tell you, especially with the 2 decks that we're working with. It's probably going to be pretty powerful. So number one, so if you did not get on the list or you're watching in the archive, you can choose a number 1 through 8. You don't have to type it or say anything. Just in your head, remember, okay, when I get to number 4, number 5, that's going to be for me as well. And you piggyback on someone's reading. So that's the way it's going to work. And I'm going to go with Kaylin and number 3. V, do you know which one you want to do?
I'm going to take 2 today. I don't know why, but I'm going to go with 2.
That's Isabel.
2. Isabel. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So the first one is Adjoa.
Ajwa. Yep.
Ajwa.
Ajwa. Yep. Or Flo.
Or Flo.
Flo.
Flo. I'm gonna refuse to just go to Flo because it's easy. I'm a big name person, so
I know you love names.
I love names.
All right. So this one is for Ajwa. All right, I have here the 3 of Swords.
Ooh.
Right. So right out of the gate, this is talking about being in the space of feeling like your heart is pierced. If it may have to do with a friendship or relationship, or maybe even just a situation that you're in that you feel like you're a little heartbroken about. There's a lot of conflicting ideas. I feel like there might be an idea that you have in your heart that someone is either going against or something is going against and it's not going your way. So take it back to the drawing board. Okay. You don't have to stay in the space of heartbreak, but as long as you hold on to what it is that you want and you're uncompromising or unwilling to move from that space, you're always going to feel stuck. Okay. So, allow yourself to think of different ways to bring about what it is that you're wanting to happen in your life at this point in time. Okay. So that's what I have for this 3 of Swords. So is it too loud?
No, I love it. All right. And for me, King of Wands. Woo. This is so funny. I love this, but I'm going to be honest here. Do not claim victory too soon. Do not claim victory too soon. I think you used the word patience. Definitely have a little patience. I love this deck already because I can feel like literally like people behind me talking in my ear. Yeah. Really take time to think things through before you, quote, claim the victory, state your case, make your mark. Even though you are this King of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy, I feel like it's time for a little humility and just, allow the flame to flicker and burn a little bit. Let's go with the fire feeling here. Allow if you've ever watched a flame when you walked by and then once you sit there and just watch it, it finally just comes back to a real nice flicker. It's like, I want you to be in a peaceful, calm state before you start the transformation. All right. So yeah. So let me know how that resonates with you.
Mm-hmm. She said, I feel like some things need to give, career, living situations. Her birthday is the 7th, so it's coming up.
Happy birthday, Scorpio, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Angelique, Luna's here.
Angelique, the 3rd Musketeer.
Angelique, yeah. Did you see what deck I'm reading with Angelique? Santa Muerte. So, Adjoa, let us know. I think I got it right. Let us know how that resonated with you, and anybody who chose number 1 as well. You are welcome.
Oh.
Yeah.
You look like that at the Roxbury.
I know, totally. Oh, can I just when you were reading for her, I was looking at me and I was like, "Damn, my haircut is good," because I got my haircut yesterday. It is. I love when it's like blocked. Boom. It is. Whew, it is good today.
We're the same color today a little bit.
This is green.
This is it's like a green. It's called Fjord is the name of the color, but it's like a green.
This is a very foresty green, yeah.
Oh, this is foresty. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is like it's not a teal, but it's not quite as dark as forest.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Nice. So, Adjoa said, I need some wins. But I don't think it's time for the, okay. Yay. Good.
You have way more wins than you would like to give yourself credit for. So that's all I'm going to say there. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. That was number 1. If you chose to work with number 1. Number 2 energy's coming up next with Isabel and V. This is for you as well, right?
Yes. All
Thank you,
right.
Barrett.
Isabel.
Barrett's flirting with me.
All right, Isabel. Eight of rings. Rings in this deck are the pentacles. So this is talking about, I feel like you're doing the work to elevate yourself. You're doing the work to grow within your craft, within your skill, within yourself. Continue along that plane. This is all about movement. Okay. If you are doing something that is kind of like a hobby and you're getting better at it to make more money, or if you're at work and you're in the space of, really showing yourself to get promotion or to move up, continue in that vein. You know, don't necessarily do it because you want other people to see you. Do it for your own proficiency. You'll get so much more enjoyment and satisfaction out of doing it for yourself versus, hey, look at me, pay attention type of energy. Okay. So this is definitely about pouring into yourself and using the knowledge and the craft and the talent and the skill that you have to continue to build, change, evolve, and grow. Okay.
All right, and Isabel and V. Oh, I love it. This is the Five of Wands. I have to look at this card. Oh, fire. Oh my gosh. Look at he's lighting a matchbook with fire. And it's so funny because it's like take the match out and light it on fire. This is literally, it's like it's time to burn the house down. I mean, it really is. Don't hesitate. This energy of this card is like it's okay to go into battle. It's okay to set some things on fire. It's okay because we move from the Five of Wands into the Six of Wands, and Six of Wands is celebration. I feel like now is the time for you to, like I said, throw the match, burn the house down, do whatever. All that fire is about transformation. And I feel like you're going to come out on the side of victory. But I really love how, like, even the skeleton is like looking back. It's like I don't have time for you. This doesn't concern anybody else but you, Isabel. Anybody else but you, V. Here we are with another number 5 with you. So light the match, burn the house down. That's all about transformation, and you're going to come out Six of Wands on the other side, victorious. Riding high, feeling good.
Love it. Love that. Thank you.
Yay! Hey, Trisha! Let it all burn. So that was for you, V, and for Isabel.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one will be for Kaylin. And for me, this will be number 3. If you want to piggyback on somebody, we're on number 3. You can pick 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Yay, Isabel.
Yes. All right. This is for Kaylin. Kaylin, are you anxious about something? Whenever I fumble with my cards, I feel like there's anxiety on the other end. So I didn't overturn half the deck a second ago.
And whenever mine won't like smoothly go together, I always say to the client, "Would you just please take a deep breath for me? Would you please take a deep breath?"
Yep.
And even if I'm recording a video, I'll say it in the video, and then the next shuffle is like perfect.
I love it. All right, Kaylin. 2 of Rings. All right, so this is 2 of Pentacles. And so this is saying that, right now there's a lot of things that you're trying to keep afloat. There's a lot of things that you're juggling, a lot of balls in the air. And it feels as though, you're the only one that can handle all of these things. You don't have to be the only one to handle all of these things, but you have to ask for what it is that you need. Okay. And sometimes, once we're juggling things and the things that slip through our fingers that actually fall are needing to fall. But if you scrape your knees trying to jump down and grab whatever is falling, you probably hurt yourself even more. So things that are slipping from your grasp, there's purpose to that as well. Okay. So this card is saying, let go of the things that are slippery, that are wanting to fall, that are needing to crash, and then ask for the help that you need so that your juggling trick won't be, so fantastic and overwhelming. Okay. You want to put on a good show and you have things to do. Yes. But at the same time, you got to make sure that you're looking out for you and your best good as well. Okay. You're nodding your head. Do you know, Kay?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's for me too. Remember, I'm doing this one as well. Gotcha. So I'm like, all right, gotcha. Check. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, the Five of Wands. I shuffled again. It's time to burn the house down. Kaylin, take the match out, light it, toss it on the fire, walk away. You know what? When you come back, whatever's left and not burnt, you can pick up. But this is just like the balls that are falling out of your hand or slip through your fingers. Let them go. You know, if it didn't burn, it was worth keeping. But you know, if it's burned, if it's gone, if it's ashes, let it go. Let it go. But again, and I also love how this being is like looking back to the frame, to us, to the camera, to whatever. It's like I ain't got time for you right now. I'm focused on my stuff and me right now. And I'm really drawn to the cup right here. It's kind of like a vase, and it's empty. And it's almost like I want to say, get ready to fill that full of flowers. Get ready to fill it up. I think, you know, it's a vase, but it's going to hold something. So I think it's going to be like the heart full of emotion and full of this kind of like love that's coming to you and coming your way. Audra just dropped a whole tub of butter. Uh-oh.
How'd you drop a whole tub of butter?
Yay, Kaylin. I hope that makes some sense. So Morgan, that's okay. Doesn't purpose anymore. I tell them that too. Yay, wonderful. Mm-hmm. All right, and that was anybody who chose number 3 with me, with Kaylin.
Like, he is getting it down there. You have to understand, right? I feel like I'm in high school. This is like all the music they used to play in high school.
Oh, all right. Kathy is next. Kaylin, you're welcome. So Kathy and anybody who chose number 4, this is for you.
All right. Kathy, you're number 4.
I love it, Audra.
Ooh, Ace of Wands. That's always a fun card to have. All right. So, Kathy, if you have the inkling, the desire, the urge to start something new and creative, this is the green light. This is the go for it. Okay. I feel as though, you know, you've been kind of biding your time of, is now the right time? Is now the right time? When is going to be the right time? I'm telling you right now, now is the right time. Okay. Stop putting off whatever you've been holding on to or keeping under your cap. It's time for you to be excited about it. It's time for you to fuel whatever this endeavor is. Okay. I don't know if you're in a relationship, if you're looking for a relationship, but this is also making me think of intensity, passion, and fire. Okay, so if you are in a relationship, it's time for you to kind of spark something new. Okay, if you're not in a relationship, it's about you kind of sprucing yourself up for yourself. Okay, reinvigorating your energy so that you can vibrate and put out into the world what it is that you're wanting. Even if you are in a relationship, do the same thing. You know, pour into you and have that sense of that energy coming off of you. Okay, I have so much going on right now. So someone's
calling in for Kathy. So
listen, this Ace of Wands is go time. Okay, so BDE, yes, Trisha, exactly. BDE all the way. You don't know what BDE is? Big dick energy.
Oh, okay, yes.
So yeah, turn it all the way on. Okay, confidence.
Woohoo! I love it. All right, so let's continue the BDE. So, and for me, what is this?
Ooh.
2 of swords. 2 of swords. Oh, I love this. And you know what? It's so funny because usually this card is like, and those are like the hip bones right there. So this is 2 of swords is usually about making decisions, but I love that it's like a pair of scissors, because a scissors, it's time to cut. It's time to divide. You know, it's gonna, you know, I don't think it's time to stab in the heart, in the eye, but I do feel like it's time to cut. And I'm being drawn to the flowers, and what you do to flowers with scissors, you cut them off at the stem. You take them out. You've basically said, okay, I'm expediting your life. And what we do with those flowers is we put them in water, we put them in the vase, we give them to somebody, and they're beautiful, they're on display, but they die much quicker. So I think it's time to cut any of the chords, any of the stems, whatever it is. Enjoy it for the moment, and then realize its shelf life is going to be pretty quick. So whatever you got going on, definitely time to sever, cut, and take. Yes.
I know. I just wanted to just piggyback on what you're saying too.
Go for it, because you know this deck better than I do.
No. I just want to say, when you're talking about severing and cutting, what came to me is also, don't be humble to your detriment. Like, cut that humble shit out. Like, now is the time to really put yourself out there. Like I said, it might just be for right now, just so you can get this launch or get this thing going. It doesn't have to be long lasting and all the time, but now is the go time for you to just really step into your power and use it to begin something.
I just pulled a random card, and who is it?
Santa Muerte.
Which, that's death, right?
Yeah.
It's 13.
I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But I love that. I love that. It's like she's got a belly.
Rebirth.
Wow. And there's an empty, what do you call that? Cradle. Whew.
Mm-hmm.
She's killer.
Yep. But she's incubating so that she can give birth, and that whatever she is birthing will have a very comfortable place to be in that cradle there.
You know what's funny is I remember it's been a meme online, and of course we're in this industry of talking to the dead and all that kind of stuff. It says, what if the light at the end of the tunnel that when you're crossing over, what if it ain't really a light at the end of the tunnel? It's just you coming back out of the womb again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh hell no, we need a break on the other side. But that card is literally, it's like, if she's death and she's pregnant, then it literally is like, okay, boom, done again. Come on.
New life.
Best day ever. All right, so that was for Kathy and anybody who chose number 4. So Sylvia, number 5, and Sylvia, Eva Longoria's third cousin. Just saying, people. We have celebrities on here.
We do. Angelique says, oh, snap, hell no, I don't want to come back. You will be reborn as something completely different. Don't worry.
I'm going to go back to my alien planets.
I just can't wait until this election is over so that I can stop getting random phone calls and text messages from people that think that they know me. Hey, Siobhan. I'm like, hey, who is this? This is so-and-so, but I'm not here for your... All right, sorry.
Robocall.
7 of Rings. So 7 of Pentacles. I'm drawing all Pentacles today. We talked about me being Earth sign. So this is, slow and steady wins the race. Okay. What?
I'm just playing with it.
Oh, slow and steady wins the race. This is about you pouring into whatever endeavor, whatever, whoever you are, and taking your time. This is the effort that is being put in so that what you're wanting to grow to fruition will happen in the way that you want it to. Okay. We don't plant the seed and we have a bloom the next day. So this is going to take time, but when it comes, to fruition, when it grows, when it sprouts, like, it is going to be the most rewarding experience ever. But just know that it's going to take time, your commitment, your effort to go out and water whatever this is every day. No days off. Okay. And also don't hawk it. You can water it, but you don't have to control the situation that you're in to make it grow. It's going to do what it's going to do. All it takes is your intention and your energy, and that's it. So I hope that resonates.
All right. And Sylvia, from me, looks like 6 of Swords. Yes. So 6 of Swords. I love that this is like one of the first 6 of Swords where they're not going left to right. It's like they're going right to left. Very interesting, which, this is like the Book of the Dead. So things are coming backwards or coming back again. But this is definitely, let's get ready to move on to something, I'll say better, but it certainly feels different. It certainly feels out of your comfort zone. It certainly feels like it's so funny because the image that Spirit is showing me is like you hacking your way through a dense forest, moving through vines and trees and stuff like that, and you're having to push your way through it. So this doesn't feel like it's going to be an easy ride to leave, to move on, to get to the other side. But it definitely feels like when you get to the clearing, it will make a whole lot of sense. It will make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, and don't be afraid to get some help from some people as well along the way. Even if you got somebody, now I'm all on the bushwhacker. Even if you got someone who can whack your bush, whack your bush and get through. It's like especially if someone's been down that road before and they're offering you help, then absolutely take it. So there you go, Sylvia. You are welcome. All right, that was number 5, and for Sylvia. So we're going to Barrett, number 6. Sylvia, let us know if that resonated with you. Leo, hello, how are you?
All right, Sylvia said yes, appropriate. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Leo's my animal communicating brother from another mother.
Oh, I love it.
Down in Miami.
Miami. All right, let's see. So this is for Barrett.
Oh, good, Sylvia.
All right. Ace of Swords.
Finally, sword.
I know, all Pentacles with here's a sword. So this Ace of Sword is saying that, it's time for you to come up with a new idea. Okay? Perhaps whatever ideas that you've had on the chopping block are not panning out. They're not doing what you want them to do. It might be time for you to sever ties with those things and come up with a new plan, a new process, and maybe plan a little bit better this time around. This makes me feel as though the ideas that you've had in the past that have not panned out the way that you wanted them to have been very Knight of Swords, very rush into it and do it. This is saying that if you want something to be long lasting and to grow and to kind of each step lead into the next thing, is start with your plan, flesh your plan out and then start to work with it. Okay. But I do feel like a new idea is needed. Things need to be severed so you can start over. Okay.
All right. And for me, this is 6 of Wands. So here we are. Finally, we moved past that 5 of Wands. So love the imagery once again. I think this is, very victorious, but it's just growing is the word that I keep being shown. It's like definitely a time to grow things. And I like that they're kind of like hacking off with the scythe. The Grim Reaper kind of, the what is it, the scythe? I guess that's what it is. Hacking things off. So, wow, this is so funny. I got to move to spirit here on this one. Yeah, this is like mother or grandmother energy coming in. Really, this is so funny. I had to look down and see who it was again. So, Bear, this is like a grandmother energy coming in, really kind of wagging their finger at you, talking about how you were raised, and this is not the way you were raised. And you need to get your butt on track, and you need to do what you need to do. And it's funny that they're coming through because I know Barrett very well. We're friends offline. But yeah, so there's a lot of like this grandmother energy coming in, wagging the finger. So she's like pointing to this, cut that shit out. And I think you know what you need to cut out, and you need to get ready because they're really showing me now, back to the card, that there's a lot of victory there for you, 6 of Wands, and all you got to do is just, kind of keep your focus, and you'll really receive the praise, receive the victory, the applause, and it will be really worth it and feel good and worthy of it. So, interesting. Whew. All right, there we are. He said, yes, I know. Whew.
Good.
Oh, V is frozen. Frozen. You're frozen. So it's this is what you look like.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but you're like the.
Oh, I see it on the screen.
Oh, you see it now?
God.
I know. So, if I tell you what, you want to read one more, and then if you want to call back in while I'm reading, you can.
Okay, we'll do that.
So, Morgan, you are next. Morgan, hey, Jan. I'm doing well. So this is for Morgan. So V is frozen, everybody, and she's going to get unfrozen after she. Well, you know what? Let me go ahead and call back in because we're going to need to see the card.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll be back.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm back.
Do. All right. Okay. Are you back?
I'm back.
All right. All things popped up. So, okay. So, hey, we're back. So this is for Morgan, number 7, if you chose. And by the way, if y'all don't know what Mercury retrograde is, you just got a little taste of it.
Listen.
Because we never have trouble.
No, never. All right, Morgan, the 2 of Rings comes up again. You guys heard and saw me shuffle. So with this 2 of Rings here, let me put on this side. We still have this same element of juggling. It just feels like you're super busy. Like there's a lot of things on your plate. So I don't know if you're working from home, if you have children that you're, homeschooling or virtual schooling. I just feel like there's a lot of things that you're having to handle right now. And I also feel as though you can't take a minute for yourself to kind of sit down and just breathe. I feel like it's just a constant motion of you going like go, 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 and even if that isn't your life, I just feel like you're constantly you can't sit still. If you feel like you're sitting still, and then you're being lazy or you're not using your energy and you just constantly have to move. This is a card of saying you have to figure out how to find your rest, because you won't be able to keep up this charade or this action of juggling things without having the proper downtime, without having the proper, let me shut myself down so that I can power myself up. Okay. So you just moved there and have a new job, etc. Lost all your belongings. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. So this is just saying that, it's going to be busy for a while, but making sure that you're infusing self-care in this time so that you can continue with everything that you're having to, put together and be responsible for at this time. Okay. Don't neglect your self-care. If you have to add that as a ball in your juggling act, please make sure that you do that. Okay.
All right. And from me, this is 4 of Swords. Ooh. So very interesting because I can hear so loud and clear this card. You put the things of the past to rest. Things are not going to be like they used to be. I feel like you're okay with it. I feel like either you've got this fresh air of, okay, I'm just going to go with the punches, or that's always kind of been your nature. Maybe you are an air sign and you really easily can flip and flop and move around. But yeah, I really feel like, okay, put to rest the way things were. You got a lot of new things to do here. Interesting with this imagery because this is often about peace and rest and quiet, but I really feel like it's put it to rest, bury it, let it go. It's time to kind of move on. It's funny because I had the 2 of Wands drawn, but the moment you replied with, I just moved and got a new job and lost everything, Spirit said, I need to pull a different card. So that's the one I pulled because the 2 of Wands for me would have been about making some decisions and choices. But I feel like we just did that. You just did that. And so here you are putting some of that stuff to rest, letting some of that stuff go, and just, enjoying a moment of kind of like simplicity. You said you lost everything and that's got to be painful and crazy, but take a moment and go, okay, I don't have all that crap to watch over anymore. Yeah. It's like I'm done. One of the great reasons why spring cleaning feels so good to the soul is because everything in your house you are responsible for. Even that little thing way back in the corner of your closet that you forgot is there, you're in charge of it. It's part of your energy. You claim ownership of it, and that's why not touching things for so long time is a good thing to get rid of. So there you go. Oh, I got cold chills on that one. So that was a message for me as well. Okay. Yeah. So that was number 7 and for Morgan. So, all right. So, yes, blessings in disguise. even though sometimes they hurt like hell. So,
I donated some books, and that was a big thing for me because you
oh,
know how
okay.
much I love books.
Yeah.
And they were like, "We're not gonna be able to take all of them, but the ones that we don't take, we can recycle." I was like, "Keep them. I don't care what y'all do with them. Just I can't take them back home." So,
Yeah, she said no more toxic people.
oh, good.
Huge weight lifted off the shoulder. Wonderful. Ooh, Norm's preaching in the chat room. So, all right, we got one more. Chantal. Chantal. This is number 8.
All right, let's see. Chantal.
I'm watching myself in the replay, and I'm like, because I don't have the volume on, and I got to watch that again.
I love it. All right, so Chantal, let's see. I don't understand. I keep pulling the same cards today. Ace of Wands. This is the second card that I've pulled twice in 8 readings.
Yeah.
This is crazy. So Chantal, with this Ace of Wands here, once again, this is like the beginner fire energy. I don't know if you started something new, or you've decided to move in a new direction. I just feel like there's new energy that is being infused in your life. It feels like there's excitement behind it. It feels as though like your energy, I don't know if this is like a workout routine or something to get the blood pumping or moving, or if you're creating something, but I just feel like you're super excited about it and you're just like raring to go. Keep that energy, like I said, keep that same energy. Like that is what's going to propel you into the later stages of whatever it is that you're starting. Okay? Feel every moment and every piece of this excitement. Okay? The Two of Wands comes after this Ace, so it may have you stepping outside of your comfort zone. So allow for that to happen as well. Okay, I feel like this new endeavor, this whatever this new is for you, it is being brought into your life at this time for you to make a detour from what you've been used to doing. Okay, so it may be weird, it may be, but right every moment, right every piece of it. Okay, so I hope this resonates with you.
Cool. And then from me, hey Terry, by the way. And then from me, this is King of Swords. I love this card. Oh my gosh. It's like, yeah, you've risen to the top of your domain of swords as the king. You have learned to master your thoughts, your words, your everything that you say, the writing, your texting, your social media posts, everything. It's like now is the time for you to start really allowing the seeds that you planted to start to flourish. And I almost feel like it's time to back off a little bit of the words, back off of like, it's like you've set the boat in motion, let it go now. It's good to go. You know, you don't have to keep reminding people of the things you said yesterday. You know, you've set the clear intention and expectations of what you desire. Now let it go. If they can't hold up their end of the bargain, it's tough. It's tough. But yeah, bottom line is I feel like now is a really good time for you to reap some of the benefits of what you've been putting out there and manifesting and creating, especially through your thoughts, your words, your actions, your feelings, and your words that you've typed and printed and spoken. Mm-hmm. So cool. So that was at number 8, and Chantel.
She said new animal communicator.
Oh, yay!
Nice.
Cool. All right. Well, wow. Well, we did it. We did it. It's almost 8 o'clock. Oh, my goodness. So, well, you all, we're going to definitely be back in 2 weeks. We've got it on the books. If you ever want to support us, we both put our little virtual tip jars there. I put my PayPal. I put my Venmo. And then if you want to get a reading with me, there's where you can book a session. And if you want to get a spread from my spread store, I usually deliver those back in 1 to 3 days. Thank you, Chantal.
Oh my gosh, my Facebook like it's just doing what it wants to do. Like it's listen, Mercury retrograde can suck it. I am so over it, yo. So over it. Let's see here. Okay.
And
It's a mess.
I also
Everything to be technological.
And I also posted my dream interpretation class through the World Divination Association and the Animal Communication class. They're doing, I think they're doing a discount right now, and the key and the discount word is winner, WINNER. I think it gets you like 20, 30, or 40% off. So check that out for sure if you want to, it's an online on-demand class that you can do. But cool, but thanks for hanging with us, everybody, tonight. And
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And if you want to, you can find me at mitchellosborn.com. We also put the other links in the chat below. V, what you got going on? I know you do the turnt tea are you Monday, Wednesday, Friday right now?
Yes, turnt tea is happening. Well, it's going to be Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday is what we coined it. I'm thinking I might turn down turnt tea a little bit, turn the fire down, and maybe not do 3 days a week. But I'm still mulling that over. It's, so definitely Wednesday. It's going to be back on Instagram at noon, at Red Light Readings. As for other things, I really don't have anything happening right now, which is not bad. Because I'll get like slammed with all the things and then I won't have anything. So I'm kind of in this downtime period, but always open for readings. My books are open. So if you guys are interested in a one-on-one with me, you can find me at www.redlightreadings.com. All my information is there and all of my services. So, and I'm open for mentorships. That's under my BFF prep page within my website. So, boom.
Cool. Well, V, thanks for hanging with me, and everybody else, thanks for being here. We appreciate you guys. One way you can always support us is sharing this, or if you see our posts, sharing them. And referrals are probably like the number one way that we continue our work in our business. So Morgan, thanks for hanging. I think were you our first timer tonight? I think Morgan was, or somebody else was too. Yay, welcome. But we'll be here again in 2 weeks on the 16th. We'll probably have lots to talk about then. Be kind to yourself, especially over the next couple of days. Be kind to those around you. Sleep well. Be mindful. I've got a ton of videos about how to do mindful meditation and to be mindful in so many different ways. So check those out on my YouTube channel, Intuitive Mitchell, or just do YouTube, Mitchell Osborn, you'll find me. So, all right. So I'm going to say, may the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in me see and recognize the beautiful, powerful, awesome, wonderful sexiness in you. Namaste.
And I say namaste.
Bye, you guys. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.